You're listening to Night Owls. This is me, Mr. Stephen Petty, sitting in for Alan Robson, who's away on special projects, as we all know. However, I'm joined by Mr. Michael Sutthakorn. Hello, Michael. Got his name right. Hiya, Michael, because it's a different spelling. Sutthakorn.
Yeah.
Does everybody get it wrong?
Everyone gets it wrong.
Well, I've asked you 4 times and I've just written it down, so that's why. So you're a musician?
I am.
From Northern Ireland. You're only 18 years old?
I am.
I wouldn't serve them in a pub. I would be IDing you, I'm telling you right now. But you've made quite a name for yourself in the last year or so.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, no, you have. When coming into the studio tonight, now the last young teeny bopper boy band, as I would say, because I'm like an old man. Last time I had was Hometown, and they had about 10 girls outside, and there's about 7 of them. And there was about 20 lasses outside for you. It was like The Walking Dead. You switch the lights on, they just appear. I was like, oh! And I was in my van. They were looking in my van, seeing if you were in there. And I was like, it's just McDonald's rappers, mates.
Oh no, that's crazy.
How is it? How do you take all that bit? How do you take that side of it?
I don't know. I kind of started doing videos and stuff when I was young.
Yeah.
And then it became my full-time thing when I was like 16. So I've just had it since then. So like 2 years.
So we can get to know you a bit better rather than having a chat and nobody knows what you do. We're going to play the single, which is Trouble.
Yeah.
Which is out. When is it out?
The 22nd of January.
22nd. You are getting in early, my friend. That is booking. That's like me doing my Santa list in September. That is booking that in early. 22nd of January, and you get to hear it right now here on the Night Owls.
You're telling me you're gonna make my dreams come true, come true, come true, come true. But I'm getting all these weird little vibes from you, from you, from you. But I know you're type, I've seen it all before. You know what I like, I think I need some more. Cause a girl like you can make a guy feel so alive. But then you're killing them with your eyes. With you I feel so weak. Like I'm immortalized. Gotta believe in all your lies. You got me going crazy. You got me seeing double. You wanna be my lady, but girl you look like trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. You look like.
So that was Michael Sutthakorn with Trouble, and he's in the studio right now. Thank you. That's a lovely little song.
Oh, thank you.
So how did you come up with it?
I just went to the studio in London, and I have a good friend who's a producer called Jamie Sellers.
Yeah.
And then he just wrote it up for me, and I just stayed in the room.
Really?
Yeah, and it just worked like that.
That's a good mate. I would keep him as a very good friend. If you've got a friend who's going to write stuff for that, like that for you, go, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. It was worked for Elton John for all them years. I tell you, if he didn't have old Bernie working with him, I tell you, he'd still be playing Pilo Social Club. Right, now, you've been going round, you were in a UK boy band.
Yeah, so
for your sins, MAD. You were in the top 40. You had some success doing bits and pieces like that, and then the band split.
Yeah,
and you thought, right, keep on the tools, as it were.
Yeah,
and now you're a solo artist.
I am indeed.
So how are you finding that compared to being in the boy band and being by yourself?
When I came out of a band, I ended the band on a massive hype. We were doing really, really well, and then I kind of used that and grafted myself. And for about 6-7 months, I wasn't really sure of what kind of music I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. And then now I've kind of figured that all out, and then I brought out my new single.
Oh, fantastic! So my question for you is, who influences you? Who do you like?
I guess a massive influence is Jason Derulo. I always have watched him online and seen him, and I always thought that he had such an aura about him. Yeah, and I just got really influenced by him.
So if you because there's a question we do every time we have on here saying, if you were going to do a cover version, who would you do a cover version, and who would you like to see do a cover version of one of your songs?
I definitely would do a cover, like the proper cover of it. I do Talk Dirty to Me by Jason Derulo.
Right, I don't know that song, but I'm sure it's quite. Look, man, I'm 43. Last time I heard a Jason Derulo song, I thought it was a car alarm. I'm just not with it. I'm not down anymore. But I'm sure it's very good.
Oh yeah.
By the way, we'll just cut that bit, Tony, and just make out that I know what I'm talking about. But we're live, aren't we? Yeah, we're live. Sorry about that. So, but no. So, I mean, if you were to describe Jason Derulo to me as an old man, what type of music is he?
He's kind of. I can't really describe it. His music's just really upbeat, And it's just
happy and
it gets you going. It makes you want to dance.
Yeah, because you get that age, because you're young, you're 18 singing all the happy stuff and all that. When you get about 22 and you get a bit more burnt out, then we'll get the sad stuff.
Yeah.
And then you'll get 30 and you'll be happy again, that'll be good. And then you get to me and then you just go, nothing is good since 15 years ago. I'll start to get more into music now, because I've got 2 little daughters who are 6 and they're about to turn 7, and they're really into their music. Really, really into that music now. So I know all the words to Cheerleader and things like this, and I'm finding myself humming it in public by myself. I just look really dodgy. So if you could recommend who else is around at the moment, who you like, who you think's a good band to have a listen to, if I was going to try and get back in touch with.
For you getting back in, I reckon you should listen to Justin Bieber. His new album came out, so definitely listen to that.
I'm not being funny, mate. I've glassed people for less than that. Justin Bieber, oh man, he just annoys us. He just
his new stuff I think is quite cool. It's pretty dope.
I was just listening actually to Justin Timberlake's new album, because I'm old, right? But I listened to his new one. I quite enjoyed that, and he has a track with Justin Bieber, and it was one of them things, because I listened to it and I went, that's really good. Who's that? And it was Justin Bieber. I was like, oh man, I like it now. I don't want to like it. Oh, why is that happening? I hate it when you find so you prejudge, but you're doing a UK tour later, beginning of next year.
I am.
When the single comes out, you're going to be up in Newcastle here on the 22nd of January. Where are you playing?
I'm playing Liverpool, London, Newcastle and Glasgow.
4-day tour, not very bad. So whereabouts are you playing in Newcastle though? Do you know?
I'm playing in Think Tank.
Think Tank? Okay, that's good. And tickets are available now?
They're available right now to get.
Oh, well, there's about 35 lasses out the front there who are going to mob you. What I think we should do is, I'll put a leather jacket on, right? I'll get some tips in me here. I'll run out and CMU, right? You nip out the back and you can get away.
So, perfect disguise.
That's it. Nobody will know the difference apart from you weigh about one of my legs. So are you going to stay in Newcastle tonight? Are you off somewhere else straight away?
I'm staying in Newcastle tonight, and then I'm flying back to Belfast tomorrow.
So we're going to have a session track, and I imagine it involves a couple of them. What's the song called?
It's called Let Me Love You.
Let Me Love You. To be honest with you, I nearly got charged for that. So we're going to have that, and we'll come straight back.
I'm Michael Sutthakorn, and I'm going to do a cover of Let Me Love You by Mario on Night Owls. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories, you know that there are lies. But as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman that deserves good things. Best full of diamonds and full of rings. Baby, you're a star, I just want to show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Love you.
You're back on the Night Owls, 01914883188, and I'm sitting here with Michael Sutthakorn. Well, Let Me Love You.
Yeah.
I tell you, I like it. Nice little song there. Nice little session track. Hey, we get the good ones in here. So, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very much
now,
for having
January
me.
the 22nd, iTunes, you can go on, get the song.
You can pre-order it right now.
Really?
So you can pre-order it now.
Oh, so if you've got some iTunes bits sitting around there and you want to spend your money, because you always end up with a loose change on your iTunes, don't you? You know, you get one of them things where you put it on.
For only 79p, you can get Michael Sutthakorn.
79p, is that all it is?
Only 79p.
Well, yeah, it's less than a cup of coffee in a fancy coffee shop, that. That is fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in, sir.
Thank you for having me.
22nd of January at Think Tank, you'll be up here. And 4 places you're playing in the UK, and Newcastle's one of them. And we'll be very, very happy for you to do that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks very much.
Thank you for having me.